What is up again, guys? Axe here, Ed from Kansas City. Let's get into this video. Thanks for joining me again. We've been rolling with this mana thing, and yeah, I want you to check out this video because I'm going to be upgrading I'm going to be attempting to upgrade my troops to level 1, right? But look what all you got to do. So I want you to keep the numbers in your head. You guys know you will get a chance to see just to level up all of my buildings to level 1. You guys are going to get a first-hand view right off the flip of what this is actually going to run, what it's going to cost. So more on that later, but let's get into this. As you can see, I'm grabbing me a lot of mana, guys, because I don't know what I'm going to need necessarily, but I know that I'm going to just go ahead and grab it since, you know, I can. So as you can see here, yeah, this is going to be a long ride. I can tell already, and I'm not really happy about all this, guys. But you know, let's figure it out. Let's try to check it out. So here we go. I'm gonna try to stay on cue with the video, guys, and not kind of like talk over it in a sense, but kind of stay on cue so you guys can follow my footprints pretty good, as well as my kind of dictating what's I'm going here. So we're looking at everything I just purchased. I purchased several things, and I don't know where that nail was that I was biting. I was biting on a nail. So those are the things that I purchased there, as you guys can see, obviously, and you'll get a chance to see for yourself. It's my guy Dan. Shout out to Dan. That's a message from earlier. So let's get into this. We're going to be just basically actually literally upgrading our castle and some of our buildings to completely level 1, guys. So as you can see, I got like 4,000 mana crystals right now, and that's going to increase in just a little while. Let me get that out of the way so you guys can see clearly what we're working with there. All right, so here we go, guys. The journey begins now. 4,000 mana crystals. You will get a chance to see when I'm upgrading each particular building. You guys will get the chance to see for yourself how many mana crystals it costs, how many mana ores it costs, and don't forget the speed ups, because we're going to see also in this video that speed ups are going to play a major role as well. So as you can see right here, we're going to be taking, our castle is already at 1 right now. So what we really want to do is upgrade the rest of the castles. I'm going to get that castle to level 2. As you guys are going to see in a minute, I'm going to get that town down for you guys, all the way down. There we go. That was a problem. All right, so here we go here. Let's throw on a construction, a little bit of boost here, build boost here. And here we go, guys. So that is already 1 going into 2. And you see what it costs right there. All of that costs 363 mana crystals, 35.5k mana ores times 5, guys. So that will be like that'll be 1,500 plus 3. That's damn near 2,000. It takes damn near 2,000 mana crystals just to take your castle to level 2. You guys saw it there, and you get a little bit of rebate back once you're done upgrading it to level 2. So there's level 2 castle there. Now what we want to do is the goal is to get the mana chamber so that we can actually upgrade our troops to level 1. So this is the long trail that it's going to take here. So we're going to follow this trail, guys, and we're going to upgrade building by building. You're going to be able to see what it's costing every step of the way. Are you going to be in it to win it? Or are you in it for the long haul? Or are you going to be maybe like me, we'll see at the end of the video. Stay tuned to the end of the video, guys, and watch it to the end. I did get a little jammed and stuck somewhere in here, and I had to reach out to Press Trump 47 again and ask him what the hell was going on, because I didn't understand. But you guys will see that when we get there. So what we're doing now is we're just proceeding and progressing as the game tells us what we need to upgrade prior to upgrading the mana chamber. So here we are, guys. We're at the query. The query. There you go. It just takes a little bit of mana crystals, only 6 of them times 5, so that's 30 mana crystals. You're going to be using some speeds. It's a day and 17 hours per speed, so you're looking at like 7 days of speed ups with some resources. And then it takes a lot of mana ore, guys. 4,000 mana ores, 2,000 I think it was. It then it turned to 4,000 when you go from level 1 to level 2. Which I didn't mean to go here and do all of this. I didn't need to go to level 2, so I was actually wasting some resources here. Mana crystals and mana ores. I did need to do that. That was a mistake. I wasn't paying attention. So, we're back out of there, and then we'll go and start over to where the trail goes again, so we can do the correct. We'll do the actual correct sequence now. So to get the mana chamber up, we got to go to the academy. The academy is taking us to the battle hall. The battle hall is taking us to the embassy. The embassy is taking us to right here. So we're looking at food, 2,000,008. We're looking at all those other ones. We've got 140 mana crystals and 12k mana ores. So that is costly, guys. 100 and that's for level 1. 100 and plus mana crystals. That is a lot of crystals. That's cost quite a bit. That's not cheap. Considering for like $5 you only get like maybe 70 mana crystals. So that's like $20 there or something like that. So now we're at the we're starting over again. We're going to keep circling around, and we're going to keep just doing that because I don't know which buildings to click on to upgrade. So here we're looking at only 50 mana crystals for your battle hall. Let's take it to level 1. And 11k mana ores, guys. So this is going to be a real journey, a real ride, guys. It will produce a lot of concerns. If you're like me and you've done this, or you haven't done this and you're thinking about doing this, this is really good for you to really see it actually taking place. So now we're going to go again. We're going to see where we need to go. We need to go to the altar. Can't do the altar until we do the prison. Now here's where I got stuck at. I can do my prison. It says I need to upgrade. And before that, I need to do a manor. But I said reach construction limit for military buildings. I'm like, what? What the heck? And I was like, I'm stuck, guys. I'm like, what does that mean? Reach construction limit for military buildings. Please adjust your constructive buildings. Please adjust your building configuration, I think is what it said. So I'm like, huh? Do I need to move some buildings around? Where is my building configuration? There's Dan there. What's up, Dan, man? I did see your last messages. I haven't got to him yet. I was still doing this video. He was reaching out to me for not only to congratulate me for getting my castle to level 2 mana, guys, which basically, as we'll see in a minute, it gets you some extra troops in your rally or in your, allies, things like that. We'll get to that. So that's that. I know I got a lot of white stuff here and there. Some of that's right here, but a lot of this other stuff. Let's keep moving. All right, so we got a lot of our buildings already to 1. And then we got plenty more, guys. It's a lot more buildings. There are a total of, well, I hope you guys are counting. So I'm wondering, all I'm doing right now, guys, I'm wondering why this message was here. What do I need to do? And I'm wondering, do I need to relocate my building because I don't have space? Please adjust your building configuration. I'm like, what does this mean? What does this mean? Thanks, Dan. Keep in touch for sure, bro. You never know, we might be in the same guild again. I like this guild I'm in right now because it fits my lifestyle. I work a lot. I'm all about going to work. no longer, you know, doing my own thing, my own business. So I work a lot of hours, you know, 50, 60 hours a week. So I don't really have time to game a lot. So, you know, when I do have time to game, I come on the game and game. Now, I was not expecting all of this extra that I'm doing, guys, which you guys are going to see. So I'm trying to move my thing there. We're going to get back to what I was just saying about all the extra, because, you know, I had some diamonds and I didn't expect to have to get so many more diamonds, guys. Let's get back to the video. All right, so I'm moving my prison here thinking that I need to configure it like that, and that is not at all what it means. Yeah, there it is. That is not at all what it means. It says I need to proceed with the manner. And I'm like, I wasn't getting that, guys. Don't judge me. I didn't comprehend that. I didn't know what it meant. I had to literally message Trump on Discord and in-game and asking and show him a screenshot of what I'm talking about and what's going on, because I'm clicking everywhere and I'm like, what is it talking about? Do I need to destroy this farm? Do I need to destroy another? What do I need to do to get this building? So I demolished this. I decimated this food thing, this farm, thinking that I have too many buildings or something, you know, like I need to get rid of something. But that wasn't really the case at all. There you see the food is gone, and let's go try again, and nope, that wasn't it. So some of you guys already know, you already knew what it was. I didn't know. I had to reach out to Press Trump and ask him what was going on and send him screenshots, and he was like, okay, I got what you're talking about. I get it. So he actually told me what was wrong. I had infirmaries, guys. I have all full infirmaries. Zero. I have zero manners. Not manners as in politeness or etiquette or things like that. Manners. So, and here we go. So I was constantly looking around like, where is this configuration? Where do I configure this at? And yeah, lo and behold, I was in the wrong place forever. I'm looking like, where is this going? What's going on here? There you see the tree there, the variants, all of the things you got to do. This is one hell of an update, guys. It is an update. I'm gonna save my thoughts a little bit more about that towards the end, so you guys can really kind of like see what I'm telling you, why it's actually happening, and then I can comment on what I'm actually talking about when you guys see it. Cause you know, that's crazy. It's crazy, man. It's I'm just going literally, guys, to level 1 so that I can, my mana chamber, so that I can level it up. Like in my mana load, you know, I can do that. Now it said my military buildings, not certain other buildings. It said I've reached the limits on my military buildings, not other buildings. So I could still upgrade quite a few of these buildings. So that's what I went back to doing until I waited on an answer from Press Trump, you know, to figure out what the hell's going on here. So there's buildings I can upgrade, like Academy, Altar. I got all these left. So I'm looking here, which ones are probably not military buildings that I can upgrade. Altar is not, or the prison is an altar. You gotta have to do the prison before the altar. And the manor is. So, okay. Alright. That's how you plan it out. I get ghost. That's what IGG means. I get ghost. Yeah. Because. Alright, so I think now is the time that we're gonna. I'm clicking on the stuff and I'm like, what's going on here? So it was really, let's go right there. We did get some more manas when I log back in, or when I clicked on something, guys. We got some more mana there. And so now we're looking, okay, we got the academy. All right, so we're back and we're like, okay. So I realize I need to look at all those packs there, guys. Look at all those packs that we have just gotten this is all for the purpose of leveling up level 1 of all my buildings. And of course, some of them are level 2, as you see. But for the most part, we're just trying to get them level 1 across the board and start increasing the boost and the power of our troops. That's the whole purpose of it. And that's going to be another monster in itself, guys. Watch and see. So let's look at what we got to do. I'm looking for altar, trading post, infirmary, altar, prisons, before altar. Okay, so academy. Let's look at trading post, infirmary, mystic spear, spire. We should be able to upgrade that. That's not a military building, so we can do that all the way up. 22 mystic mana crystals and 6,000 mana ores. So quite a bit of mana ores on that one, but only 35. It was less than 35. I think for level 2 was more than that. So let's put that over a little bit. Matter of fact, if we can downsize that just a little bit, that'd be great. All right, there we go. I think that's better. So academy and altar, trading post, infirmary. I think we can do infirmary too, guys. Nope, gotta do the barracks. Now you would think barracks is all military, right? Obviously, right? Isn't that a military building? Why wouldn't it be a military building? But yet I can upgrade my barrack. So with military buildings, do they mean your infirmaries, your barrack in itself? No, because we're upgrading the barrack. So your infirmaries, your manors, your it's 3 of them, I thought. Infirmaries, manor, and something else. Those 3 that you can do on those particular tiles or whatever. So yeah, I'm using gems, of course, because I really don't have speeds, guys. This is using a lot of speeds as well. These are days at a time, guys. Days at a time. All right. so you gotta use speed ups. You gotta use mana crystals. You have to use for research. You gotta use other stuff. And we're not even talking about research. We're just talking about the buildings for now. Just construction, upgrading those. So now, as I said, we need speed. So I had to go get some speed ups because I'm using gems. I'm using gems and I'm using the wrong speeds, which we're going to see. So got to get speed ups now, guys. So it's crazy. So we just picked up a few speed ups because we're just using gems and we need speed ups. And that's not a whole lot of speed ups. We did that 3 times or whatever. Okay, so now we're just going to use some speed ups now. Yep. All right. So yeah, it is definitely perplexing. There's a gym. We can do the gym because it's not military. It's not a military base, a military building. Only 24 mana crystals, but 7,000 plus mana ores, guys. And it's costing those speed ups that you see right there. So we go back to the mana chamber here and we'll look at what we can further upgrade until we find out why our prison can't go. So we're back at the infirmary, gonna get that up. That's taking 8 hours, taking 88 mana crystals, and you see those mana crystals are dropping from 88, from 900 to, and then to go level 2 is 115. So level 2 After you finish all your buildings from level 1, level 2 is going to be like 1.5 or maybe 2 times as much, guys. So if level 1 buildings is costing, say, 5 to, anywhere between, I think, 5 to 600-700 maybe, depending on how you get it. Just for level 1 buildings, you're looking at like $600. I'm thinking $600, guys. Just that is what you're going to be using just for mana ore and mana crystals, primarily. Some people are not going to have any problem with speeds. They have plenty. I don't. I do have some gems that can help, but so there's the buildings I do have and I don't have up to level 1 yet. But we're gonna get. Our goal is to get the mana chamber up to level 1 to get that going. But we still got to figure out what's going on. Still got to get this this altar and this prison done. But that ain't even it. We got more than that to get, guys. In just a second, as you're about to see. I'm determined definitely to get level 1 upgraded immediately. You can see I'm at level 2 on my castle. Looks cute, right? Looks cute, right? And the only reason I am really doing it right now is to know exactly for myself what each particular level is going to cost me. I just want to know I want to have the information for myself of, okay, what does it actually really take to level up to level 1? And there's the extra boost that I have right now. I have an additional 2,000 in my army. 2,000, guys. Went from 2,000 to 2,200. So my max army size in my coalition and rallies and things like that. So that's what you get for level 2. You get 200,004. 204,000 is what you get. So now we need to get the rest of the buildings. You can see that 25 on my prison. It's not even at level 1 yet, and we have to get that there. So we're gonna get it going. All right, so we're looking at this here. There's the prison. We need to get that to level 1. We need to get the altar to level 1. And so now I'm looking, okay, Trump, I heard from Trump. Now I'm looking for, where's my, I have 2 manors. So I'm like, okay, he was like, you need to tear down an infirmary, And I'm like, okay, that makes sense. I'm like, wow, that makes a lot of sense. You need to build a manor. I don't have a manor. So in order to proceed and do my prison, I need to do my manors. I need to do a manor, and I got to take the manor up to level 25, guys. So there you can see right there, my infirmaries give me army HP of 5%. So I was like, do I get rid of a manor or do I get rid of, say, a barrack? I figured because I have so many troops, I figured I'd get rid of the barrack, my extra barrack, instead of my infirmary. So I figured that was the smart thing to do. But now I'm like, where the hell is it? Now I'm looking for where's the barrack, my other barrack. Where is it at? I don't even know where it's placed at, guys. I'm looking around like, where is my barracks at? My other barrack. Don't laugh, guys. Don't laugh. And because I'm actually making a video, and I could have paused and then figure things out and then start recording again as if I knew what the heck was going on. But I kept it going so you guys can see exactly for yourself. You might be like me and you might be like, okay, you might not know these things either. It's just some things we don't really focus on. So there's all the troops there, guys. I even had to go and see what I actually trained, which is 19,500, right? 19,500. Just to confirm, I do have 2 manors, 2 barracks, 225 million troops, guys. That's a lot of troops. As you can see, there's the thing there, and the banner's right there, guys. There, the barrack is right there, not the banner, the barrack. So I'm like, okay, let's destroy this barrack here. Let's get rid of it. And I'm like, okay. I'm literally stuck again, guys, because I'm like, and it's embarrassing. It really is embarrassing. So now I'm like, okay, I thought that, back when we had the older, before the update, when we were wanting to upgrade a building or to make a building, it would give us tiles that were somewhat marked or something, or you just click the turf and it would allow you to get information to say, what do you want to build? It would give you options. Where I'm like, I destroyed this barrack and I'm like, okay, where do I click at to start building my barrack, my manor? How do I build my manor? It's like I haven't built buildings since these updates in so long, guys. I have built no new buildings, no different buildings in so long that I have forgotten how to build buildings, guys, or where to look at to build buildings. I don't know where it's at, guys. I haven't built buildings. I'm like, where do I build the buildings? And then I see the construction idle. Then I didn't even see the arrow at first. It said construction idle. So I'm like, let me click it again. Let me click the Z's again and figure out what's going on. Or maybe I just so happen to this time to see the hammer. And I'm like, okay, that's where I got to go. I didn't know it, guys, because I have not built any buildings. I haven't torn down infirmaries or anything. None of that stuff. So yeah, I didn't do none of that. So then I finally do see the hammer, and I realize that it's, that's horrible. That's horrible. Let's do right with that. I get my smartwatch and hang it up. Can't even swipe it away. That's crazy. All right, but anyway, I need to turn my do not disturb on. Honestly, I do. So anyway, hopefully they do not call back, because then that's just crazy. All right, so here we go, guys. Let's take another. I'm still really looking around. It's embarrassing, guys. But maybe you're like me and you haven't paid attention to all of the little bitty update changes. I didn't even know the little army man was right there in the corner hiding there. That little statue, the little large mobile with the sword and the armor. I didn't even know that was there until right now while making this video. I didn't pay attention to that. So maybe you're like me and you're like, I didn't see the how you build your new buildings. There's Dan sharing some information with me that he is about to he's going to ready. It's like ready, right? And shout out to Dan. That's my friend, guys. I appreciate him. Met him on YouTube. Just a cool person. Like some of you guys I meet on YouTube. Just good people. You can build partnerships and all of that just by gaming and having a YouTube channel. I'm definitely one of those YouTube players, or should I say YouTube streamers, that I'm a small account, so I don't have a million views and things like that, and a million subscribers and all that. An influencer and a really YouTuber. But I would still communicate with people who I try to always comment on people who comment. If you comment, I try to always reply when I see it. Now, sometimes I don't see it because I get notifications on my phone about all sorts of things like we all do in everyday life. And so you don't really notice every notification, and sometimes if you get one YouTube notification, or if you see one notification, then you normally, if you get multiple coming in, then you might miss some. So that's what I was saying. So this is where I recognized, I was like, okay, that's how you build your manor. You click the hammer down there, guys, and now you can build new buildings. So more speed ups, which it's not a whole lot. you know. But here we go. And it doesn't cost any mana ore or mana crystals or any of that stuff. Speed ups are not going to be ridiculous, but you're talking to a person who really didn't have and don't have any speed ups. So that stuff is another task that has to be managed and completed to upgrade or to achieve my objective. So it's like, I mean, you got to do all this stuff, and here I am. I'm thinking I'm using, you know, how when you actually click automatic use speed ups, sometimes for 2 hours it can use an hour. I mean, for 2 hour speed ups or a 3 hour speed up, you can automatically use a day because that's all you have, or 3 days or 7 days because that's the only speed you got. The game sometimes won't differentiate. It will just automatically use whatever speed ups you have. As you can see, it's costing 4, 5 hours to speed, and I'm using 20 hours and 8 hours and 15 hours. So I'm really losing a lot of speeds. So that's why I was like, okay, let me stop there and just use gems because it makes more sense. So here we go, guys. Now that we're done with that, got a hammer now. You buy a hammer. Guys, this for a free-to-play player. Now we can take our mana up to 1, but we got to do our prison first, right? So here we go. Do our prison. Now we got to do our farm. This is 6 mana crystals and almost 3,000 mana ores. And I showed you guys in the beginning of the video all the things I purchased just during this video and prior to this video, just to get the mana ore and the mana crystals I need to upgrade my buildings to level 1 and some to level 2. So here we have this. So you're using a lot of speeds. You're using a ton of mana ore and a ton of mana crystals just to get this to level 1. So now we're going to do the mana here, but we got to do the lumber. Got to do your wood, your wood and stuff like that. Another 6 mana crystals, another 3,000 mana ores. And then you can see that thousands of whatever mana ores that we had when we started this video, that we're down to 380k. And so that's costly, guys. That's cost. There's 5,300 mana crystals, guys, just for the mana. And then the ore. So it's like, wow. So now we're like, okay, we got to do the academy now. Look at this, guys. We got to do the prison. 89. I'm out of mana. Look what pops up. I got to get more mana, guys. I got to get more mana. Right? Obviously, right? Yeah, I'm sure IGG is thankful. Right. I'm not happy about it. You see what I'm saying? So now I got 900 more mana ores, mana crystals, I mean. And I'm using hundreds per level. So that's like half of those are gone automatically just to upgrade that. So then we get to the altar. Got to go to the altar first to get to the manor. Here we go. 171. That's 5 times. That's going to take all and every bit of the mana crystals that I have, guys. Look, I'm out of mana. I'm out again. Right? So now I'm out again. So now I have to go and find and get and pay for more mana. I've used so much mana, guys. Mana ore, mana crystals. I mean, this is crazy, guys. This is crazy. 1,930 mana crystals. 50k times 40 mana ore. And we're right back to how many? Now we're right back to how many mana crystals? This is costly, guys. This is going to be costly because this ain't even the worst part. Let's go and build this next building that we got to build. Look at what this here is, guys. The altar. This is going to be not too bad here. But 171 times 5 is like 600. No, 800. It's like 800 mana ores, guys. It's like 800 there. And so now at the mana chamber, and I got to do the academy first. That's 139. So that's 650 plus mana crystals. So now I can do the mana chamber, and guess what, guys? Once again, I am out of mana ore, and I'm out of mana crystals, and that's 800 and something. That requires over 4,000 mana. Even the mana ore is I don't have. So I need 4,000 to upgrade that mana chamber to level 1. And then in order to then I gotta see what I'm going to need to upgrade my troops to level 1. How much mana crystal and mana ores that will cost. So that's where I am like, I'm paused, I'm stuck. I'm stuck because I don't have the mana ore or the mana crystal to level up to level 1 my mana chamber after all of those purchases. So it's like, damn, that's crazy. This is not gonna be for me, guys. I'm gonna be at level 1. I'm gonna get them all to level 1, and I'll slow ball it, slow roll it, take my time on all the rest. And I mean, for the free to play player, this can't happen, guys. Is this worse in your opinion? Do you think this is worse than a free to play player unlocking T4 or unlocking T5? What do you think? Let me know in the comments if you guys have hung around with me for the length of this video. I think it's a great video. A lot of time was wasted looking at how to upgrade, how to build my barrack, and how to find out what problem I ran into. Shout out to Prez Trump. Thanks again, man, for your help. Because I was stuck. Honestly, I was stuck. And I'm stuck. You know, I didn't have time to really think about it because I'm so busy trying to game and stuff. So there we have that, guys. There you see those purchases we did. A couple of those, you know. So there you have it, man. It's pretty costly. Pretty costly, guys. So all I can say is I don't think I'm not gonna be upgrading my castle to I can't afford to do this type of stuff, guys. You see what I'm saying? It's gonna be, that's over 200 more bucks just to finish the mana chamber in itself, guys. So the mana chamber, that ain't even including, guys, the troops. You know, so let me pause here. I want to go back in game right quick. Show you guys. So that's not including. So now you can see the buildings are at 1. All the necessary buildings are at 1 that have to be at 1. Have all those at level 1 that need to be at 1. And the castle's at 2, and I got another castle, I think, or another building. I think I put the 2 probably accidentally or something. But nonetheless, so that doesn't include, guys, what it actually costs to upgrade this to 1%, to level 1. I haven't gotten that far, but when I do, I'll make another video of it so you guys can check it out and see. But so let's go back and let's look at all of that right here. We'll just kind of go and show all the things that it took. You can look at the times up there in the top right and see when everything has changed. Not to mention the books that you got to buy if you're doing the research, but right now we're just talking about the buildings. Yep, over and over again. There you have it, guys. There you have it. So it's gonna take at least a couple of more packs like that, the 99 packs or the $50 packs. If I would intend to do it like literally, like immediately, like quickly, it would take quite a bit, you know. So bust these out. Got 3,000 of them. Wonder if I can get a million Crimson Mains, you know what I'm saying? That don't look like it's gonna happen, is it, guys? It was an epic one, right? Get a gold one in there somewhere. There's an uncommon one or something. Another uncommon one. I'm not really making champ gear, guys. I'm not really purchasing champ gear and stuff like that. You know, maybe in another years, if I go slow like this with packages like this and stuff, maybe I can get another gold piece somewhere. I really want to just keep my account relevant, guys. That's the whole purpose of it. I want to keep it relevant, and that's why I'm taking my buildings to level 1, all of my buildings to level 1, and I want to unlock the troop type. Because I want to keep my account relevant. I don't have to have it completely maxed out. I haven't gotten any gold, guys. Where is a gold? Where's a gold main at? I mean, can I get one gold main? Don't happen, does it, guys? No gold main. I need at least one gold main out of 3,000, guys. No gold mains. That's why I'm not making any champ pieces, guys. So, as I was saying, I'm gonna do the level 1 thing just to keep the account relevant and up to date to an extent. I don't want it to completely fall behind until I'm like completely over investing or upgrading my account, or you know, adding any type of stats or boost to it. Because this upgrade here doesn't really help my account at all, guys. It's just really keeping it relevant, honestly. Alright, guys, so those 3,300, we're gonna see how we got, because I actually had only, I think, 3. I had 3 gold before I started this, if I'm correct. One thing we know is here is in this video, I didn't get any gold Crimson Mains yet, you know. I haven't gotten one gold Crimson Mains. So like, you would think after all of these opening chests, you would get at least one drop rate of a gold main. Somebody says you're supposed to get 1 gold main per 1,000. Well, I ain't getting no 3 out of here, am I? There's no gold mains out of here, guys. So your drop rate is, you know, that keeps IGG in business. It's faulty drop rate, guys. You see it for yourself. There we have it, guys. What other little gifts we got down? What other chests we got down here? Artifact surprise. Legendary chest. What is that? Nothing. I can use the chaos cores on those, guys. Got 15 of them. That's what I can use on there. There's some speeds. I probably should have used those speeds before I started doing that research. So that's it on that, guys. There's nothing left. I can use Got an epic one there. Okay, that's it on that. Let's go check the piece here that we have. See how many we had. I had 3 already, guys. And this is literally what I got out of this whole thing. I had 3. Literally out of 3,300 chest boxes, I got 1 gold main, guys. 1. Alright, guys, thanks for tuning in. Glad you was here. This update is not for me. I will do the one to just have the 1% troop, you know, which 2%, it gives you 2%. I'll do the one and that'll be it. I'm not even sure what that will cost, so I don't know how long it will take for me to get that, because as you can see, just doing this one alone is going to cost 4,000, and 17 times 5 is 85. 4,000 and almost 4,100. Almost 4,100. 4,000. That's just to get this to 1. That is not including upgrading this part here. And who knows? I don't know what that costs there. We'll have to see when we get there. So, I'm not happy with it, guys. Not happy with it. Yeah, I won't be doing level 2. Everything that's level 2 now will be level 2, and I'll leave it right there for a while. I'll leave it right there. So, I'm out, guys. Thanks for tuning in. Hope it helped you guys. Hope you enjoyed it. Bye-bye for now.